we need to talk about Fortnite and Battle Royale. Battle Royale. The mere mention of those two words either gets you excited or depressed. We are already at the point of division when it comes to this genre within gaming, and what feels like no time at all, really. So how did we get here? How has Battle Royale affected the AAA market, and is it here to stay? Firstly, Battle Royale has been around for forever. PUBG don't have the rights to it, they can't sue Fortnite and whatever. But why is it popular? The elevator pitch is one that's exciting and draws you in. Typically, 100 people drop into a location and have to find loot scattered around the map and survive by killing others or hiding to be the last man standing. That's it. There are variations upon the formula shown in recent years, but the fundamentals never change. One life, last one standing wins. That's the hook. I was 5th that time. Next time I find a better loot, or I died straight away, or I could just jump straight in quickly. The game is different every time you play, and the quick matchmaking on most of these Battle Royale games allows for just a quick and easy action and transition between matches. Along comes PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds, a game released on Steam with a solid interface and HUD, gunplay and decent graphics, plus the hook I previously mentioned, and the game blew up. Streamers were all over it, content creators going mad at winning, and if you wanted viewers, you played PUBG and streamed it. In what felt like no time at all, PUBG was everywhere. Everyone was talking about it. There were guides, there were tips, there were tricks, videos. The hardcore, the casuals, all had something to keep coming back to, and everyone felt like they had a chance of winning. And that's the appeal of not just PUBG, but Battle Royale in general. The fact that each match is different, and you felt like you could have won that one, and you may win the next one. Then along came a game seemingly, to me at least, out of nowhere. Fortnite released with its Save the World mode, and then added a free buy Battle Royale mode to it in what seemed like a response to PUBG's massive popularity. This game has broken records, and it is not slowing down. Most concurrent people streaming it, most people watching in a single stream, and much more. All of this is Fortnite, a free-to-play Battle Royale game with building mechanics that, to be fair, are extremely solid, and for the most part, Fortnite works. This coming from someone who only plays with friends really and still doesn't get the hype. This doesn't mean I'm blind to the game's success, and even I could admit it is entertaining watching build battles and people build really quickly and stuff like that. The game is entertaining. Like, as much as people like to criticise it and give it shit, the game is entertaining, and you can easily see why it would be fun to like a younger audience with its graphics and colour scheme and animation style. So two of gaming's biggest are the same game, just slightly different. But Fortnite has toppled PUBG, and that cannot be denied at all. This forced big studios and developers to take note. Xbox picked up the rights to PUBG, which happened a couple of years ago, and at the time seemed like a coup of a deal, although as of E3 just gone, less so. Fortnite is now available for the Nintendo Switch, which is huge, and has crossplay with PC and Xbox players, but not PlayStation because Sony are being a little childish about all that. Activision and EA have put Battle Royale into their biggest games. Call of Duty and Battlefield's latest installments will include Battle Royale, as I mentioned. Although we are yet to see them in action, just months from release. So the inclusion and manner of the announcements scream last minute decision. No gameplay, nothing. And one that's forced by higher ups looking for more income. This can be paired with the fact that Fortnite is a free game, yet has a battle pass system and microtransactions for skins and emotes. The opportunity to expand the after-purchase income of one of their games is one companies like EA and Activision simply won't ever ignore. Lesser-known games like Stalker have Battle Royale, and so many more every other day. There's a trailer for a game that appears to be unique, but is just another Battle Royale game with a slight twist, and it does so as a means of making its money back quickly. It's a short-term decision that has no bearing on the game's actual quality. They just want to sell the game based on the Battle Royale tagline. We have to wait and see how most of these games will turn out, if they are tacked on or not because of the lack of gameplay. But anyone could see their inclusion is down to apparent demand. But is there a demand? The announcements of Battlefield and Call of Duty joining the field was met with less than positive responses. Any new game that no one cares about claims it has Battle Royale and they think, oh, it's going to be a big thing, is just met with eye rolls and sighs. PUBG is losing support and player base due to Fortnite and due to developer action of issues and within the game and seemingly arrogant approach to its development. Plus, as I said, suing Fortnite doesn't help. Battle Royale then appears to be popular to the mainstream, but not enough to warrant its inclusion in AAA established franchises. People don't want Battle Royale in their games. They don't want Battle Royale in their Halos. So why? Is Battle Royale really popular then? Or is it just down to Fortnite as a game blowing up and being so popular and entertaining as it is that it creates this apparent need for more games within that genre? These tacked-on BR games are destined to fail, in my opinion. Each will have their own small player base, sure, that prefer this version of Battle Royale. But at the moment, Fortnite is the top dog and can seemingly do no wrong, aside from some weapon balancing issues and other small issues I won't pretend to know enough to talk about. But the constant support and adding of new guns, new skins and everything is really quite admirable, and it's to be fair, it's exactly what they need to do. They do need to just support the game as much as they can. The game has even, within a year, warranted its own Pro AM show, making people millionaires just from streaming. I don't pretend to be a professional at Fortnite, but I can see, as anyone can, how popular it is. I don't pretend to know also if a game can topple Fortnite and take its player base and streamers away. I will say that Battle Royale as a concept isn't going to go away anytime soon, especially without these AAA games coming out just yet. We have to wait and see how they include it. If they do it well, expect it for years to come. If it's bad, you can bet Fortnite will remain top of the pile for a while. In the search for a quick buck, instead of doing what people buy their games for, it could prove to be a franchise's downfall. Battlefield 5 has been met with controversy after its reveal trailer and seemingly lack of realism down to its setting. Black Ops 4 with no campaign. Black Ops 4 has already made so many changes, its player base is hanging by a thread after early gameplay reveals. Battle Royale is not in demand just because a game breaks into the mainstream and seemingly changes gaming culture. That's not how it works, and they think it does. And money-hungry studios are losing sight of their games to try and make a game to compete with something that just won't work. Thanks for watching. Again, let this be a discussion. Do you think a game can topple Fortnite? Will Fortnite eventually drop off? I think eventually it will drop off, but not to the extent PUBG has. Why is PUBG losing players? What are your thoughts on Battle Royale inclusion in gaming's biggest franchises? Do you think it deserves a place in Halo and in Battlefield, etc., etc.? What do you think is the next step for Battle Royale, or what is the next genre, in fact, to come out and take Battle Royale's crown? Let me know your guys' thoughts. This has been the second episode in We Need to Talk About series. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.